Angel and I are in the garden today. We are transitioning the garden, getting it ready for our fall garden. So currently I'm getting rid of the long beans. I highly recommend growing long beans. You grow them vertically so they don't take up too much space, and they produce a ton. We planted side by side. I'll turn this around so you can see. We planted like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plants on each side. Make sure y'all are being able to see this. I can't tell because it's so sunny out, but anyway, we planted 8 plants on each side. Half were red and half were green. Now, in previous years, I had grown at my own house. I had grown the red ones. They're called Chinese red noodle beans, and I loved them. But we grew the green Taiwan long beans this year, and to be honest with you, they're way better. So even though I love the color of the red, I think that the green ones are better. But that's my personal preference, opinion. I think most people agreed with me though that tried them. So we've taken up the okra. Our okra didn't do right. It just now started like producing an okay amount, but the plants are so big now that they're gonna block out our other plantings. We planted a second planting of green beans. See those? And then we planted a second planting of cucumbers, which we might have to plant. Is it kind of too late, Angel, to plant more cucumbers? Probably just make do with what came up. Yeah, we planted like what, 6 plants, and 3 of them came up. But because we're gonna be transitioning to fall plants, we probably won't plant any more cucumbers because if we planted them now, they might not actually ever get cucumbers on them, or if they do, it'll be like right at the end, which is just not worth it. So the ones that do come up, whatever they do, they do. Currently Angel's over here taking up our ground cherry. That's another plant that while it's not like my favorite thing, it is a heavy producer, and a lot of other people really enjoyed them as snacks. So they're a good garden snack. They have the ones that we grew are, what are they called?
Pineapple ground cherries.
Pineapple ground cherries. And when they get, I don't know is it picking that up? Yeah. When they get like a tannish color, they're at their best. Like the outside husk is tan, and the berry actually starts looking kind of translucent. Those are the best. But also when they're like yellow, really bright yellow, they're pretty good then too. But I've heard multiple things. Everybody can taste the pineapple, but I've also heard what did Ellen say? Tastes like hazelnut to her. So, we're not taking up our peppers or tomatoes because we didn't get a good tomato harvest, but now all of a sudden our tomato plants act like they're doing pretty good, and they're just now starting to have like a cherry tomato here and there. So we're just holding out hope because we really wanted some tomatoes. We've got, I don't know if, let me make sure. There we go. Those are corbachis. We've been letting those ripen till they got that bright red color. They're beautiful. They're sweet. We actually haven't tasted them yet, right? Yeah. So we have to taste those. But we tasted our Bacquinho. That's those. Here, let me go around. Over here. These are supposed to be like kind of a spicy pepper, Bacquinho. They're really not spicy. I mean, you have to be weak sauce to think that's spicy. And they kind of have an orangey taste, and their texture's not pleasing. It's very weird feeling in your mouth. So we might harvest those and just like cook them in something and see if that improves them. But we'll probably never plant them again unless they do something amazing when you cook them. But we have serranos coming up, and we've been gradually getting our sunflowers out. We'll probably plant some more sunflowers, right?
Yeah.
We still have time for that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so we'll probably plant some more sunflowers because it'd be really, really pretty to have some of those colors in the fall. The orange and burgundy and then the bright yellow. But we've got our, it's insane how our flowers have done. Like, I don't know if it's capturing it all. I'd like to be able to transition my phone back and forth from like forward facing to rear facing, but it's, for some reason, I don't know if I've got it on the wrong setting or what, but I don't know if you can see all the flowers. They're huge. Oh, that over there is our big lemongrass. There we go. That thing started out in like a little pot. I mean, not like a tiny pot, but like what, a gallon size pot, maybe 2 gallon. And that thing has gotten huge. So probably need to like harvest some of that. I don't know though. It'll go down during the winter, right?
Yeah.
So, but we have blessed a lot of people with flowers, because these queen line zinnias are just amazing. And you get like a varied colors. Like you get everywhere from green to yellow to pink to like almost hot pink or baby pink. Just a lot. Oh, look at the little, I think it's a moth. Is it a moth? Anyway. So yeah, I like our dahlias. I think they're pretty. The only thing I don't like is that they're not like cut flowers really. So I really enjoyed cut flowers. And I'm not saying that, they don't have their place. It's just, I'm not super impressed with them. Neither is Angel. This is actually the first time me and her have mentioned it to each other, is me mentioning it to you and her responding. But yeah. This is interesting. We didn't plant this. This is called yellow passion flower. I just thought I'd share it with y'all because it's all over this fence. And it actually can be bird food. So we, while trimming other stuff, left it behind for the birds. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in here. She's almost got the ground cherry up. And probably the next time I take pictures of the garden, it'll look very different. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe look kind of bare for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I just thought I'd share with you guys. Because I know that there's a lot of people that like to see what's going on in here. So have a blessed day. Bye.